what is the Lexington market really doing? So I talk to people all the time and they hear the national news and they think, oh, the market is not great. And I just decided like we should really just get down to what is the market really doing. So I broke up the Lexington markets sort of by segments. The first segment being under $1 million, and we know there's not very many houses under $1 million. These numbers are all the last 6 months. So in the last 6 months, we had 9 listings under $1 million that came on the market. On average, went 10% above asking price, and literally 3 of 9 of them went below asking price. A little different, but homes needed a lot of work. Let's just say that. So the next segment is $1 million to 1.5, and there were 22 homes that sold in the past 6 months. Now keep in mind the past 6 months are basically November, December, March, April. So November and December, January, kind of rough months. 22 homes sold, and 7 of 22 sold under asking, and on average, they sold 3.8% above the list number, which is about right. Like, I mean, we're a little bit under what we think market value is, and then we have our bidding war, and 7 out of 22, I can't count. So that means 15 houses had bidding wars of those 22. Next market, 1 to 2 million. So as we go up, you'll see that the numbers start to shrink. So 11 of the 23 went under asking. And yet still, as a group, 2.3% went above asking. So that means 12 of them went over asking price. Some of these were interesting listings that were sort of house, and so trying to get that price is tricky. Okay, so then next to 2.5, and we had 17 listings. 8 of the 17 went asking because the number was super small. So average list price was $520 on this group, and average sales price was $519, so $1 square foot. So 8 of 17 went under asking. So as you can see, as we get up there, more and more houses go lower than asking. Sometimes it's because they're new and the builders start high and are willing to work their way down. Sometimes it's just mispricing, depends, the gamut. This is 2.5 to 3 million. There were 12 of them. So I mean, this is 2.5 to 3 million. That's very expensive homes. 9 of the 12 went under asking price, and it actually, of the 12, they went 3% below asking. So when you get further into the market, I guess agents, all of us, tend to price closer to market value or what we think market value is, but clearly we did not do a good job if 9 of the 12 went under asking. But I also feel like that happens as you get up in price. Like you put a price on it, you hope for the had over 3 million. Nothing went over 4 million in these past months, but we had 14 houses over 3 million. Every single one of them went below asking. 4% on average below asking. And like I said, a lot of these are new houses where the builder is like, yeah, get me this. And then, realistically to the right, pretty much every single one, a brand new house. So as you can see, the market is still good in Lexington. And if you price properly, you'll get your bidding more. And as you go up in price, the houses sort of shrink as to how well they do in the market. So something to think about as you move forward.